Now, here's the MLBbro TV show, the best from MLBbro.com with Rob Parker. Let's go.
Sponsored by Hidden Soul. For the most exclusive kicks on the planet, go to hiddensoul.com. Welcome to the weekend. There were so many great stories on MLBbro.com this past week. In case you missed some, we'll take a look back. Let's start here. Malik Wright caught up with Kansas City outfielder Michael A. Taylor live on tape at the ballpark.
All right, so let's take it back to May 2nd. You were out in center field against the Cardinals in St. Louis. What was going through your mind when you made what everybody's calling the catch of the year?
Just on that play, I knew he got it pretty well, and it was going to be either on the wall or out, so I didn't want to drift. A lot of times I get caught just kind of drifting back there, and the ball gets to the wall at the same time I'm getting there, so I tried to get back there as quick as I could, and that allowed me to kind of time it up and make a play.
Is that the best catch you've ever made? Do you have anything similar to that in the rivalry?
I'd have to say that's the best catch I've ever made.
All right, now I know one of the best swings you ever had came in your first at-bat of the World Series, 39th player ever to home run in your first at-bat. What was that moment like for you, and then what was it like when you guys got to win the championship?
It was just surreal being in the World Series, get to experience the energy and the atmosphere, and then to get an at-bat, I was excited, and then with that result, you couldn't ask for much more. I definitely didn't go up there trying to hit a home run, but it's pretty cool to be able to say I played in the World Series and also hit a home run, so I was excited about that, and then obviously winning was a dream come true, and to be able to bring a championship to DC and be able to celebrate with my teammates, it was a time and memories that I won't forget.
On first to third, Rachel Hill gives you the 4-1-1 on Josh Bell, who's killing it.
Have you been paying attention to what Josh Bell has been doing lately? Because he's been killing it. And it's the start of the season, and he's off to one of the hottest starts of his career. He's batting 7th in the league at .349, and his on-base percentage of .446 is 4th in the league while hitting 3rd in the national lineup. Always bet on black. And Josh has bet on himself and signed a 1-year deal worth $6.35 million, and he's letting his play speak for himself to secure an even bigger bag because Josh is the only starting black first baseman in all of Major League Baseball. So what he's doing is significant.
Miami's Jazz Chisholm Jr. put together an 11-game hitting streak. That's why he was this week's homeboy. Man, is he swinging a hot bat. On Sunday against the Padres, he had a solo home run, an RBI, and now has hit in 11 straight games. During his 11-game hitting streak, he's now batting .325 with 14 hits in his last 43 at-bats. Chisholm Jr. is off to a fantastic start for the Miami Marlins with the glove and with the bat. Coming into Monday, he's batting .310 with 5 home runs and 21 runs batted in. With his home run and RBI on Sunday, Chisholm Jr. now has 6 RBIs in his last 7 games. That's why he's this week's homeboy. Cleveland's Josh Naylor had a history-making game. Rachel Hill gives us the detail.
Josh Naylor wants all the smoke after having a history-making game against the Chicago White Sox, in which he hit a game-tying grand slam and then hit a game-winning 3-run home run in extra innings to outlast and beat the Chicago White Sox, ending their 6-game winning streak. Naylor became the first player in MLB history with a 2 3-run or better home runs in the 9th inning or later in the same game. And combined with the RBI double in the 8th inning, Naylor became the first player with at least 8 RBI from the 8th inning on since the RBI became an official statistic in 1920. How about those stats?
On the pushback, J.R. Gamble gives Dusty Baker his props.
Listen up, y'all. Stop praying and praying for Houston and Dusty Baker's downfall. Houston currently has a 6-game winning streak fueled by a pitching staff that has regained its luster with the return of veteran workhorse and future Hall of Famer Justin Verlander. Unheralded arms like Urquidy, Garcia, Valdez, and the pitching staff is what has lifted Houston to this win streak. Despite the struggles of big-time hitters such as Altuve, Alvarez, Brantley, Alex Bregman, Tucker, Dusty Baker has provided the correct balance of defense and offense to compete. Houston starters have not allowed more than 2 runs, which is great, because an offense that is usually at the top of the league has only averaged just under 4 runs per game. It's another example of how multifaceted Dusty Baker is. how experienced and savvy the 70-year-old wonder is. He can win with any kind of team because he has the freedom and knowledge to make adjustments on the fly and adapt his coaching style to the personnel. Just more confirmation of this future Hall of Famer's baseball genius.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rob Parker. We'll see you again next weekend. And all week long, check in on MLBbro.com for the best coverage of black and brown major leaguers.